What's up? As title states, I got a lot done today. My brain is not as bad as it was earlier, but it was going pretty fucking fast there for a little bit. Got a lot done. Considering how long my wave was from cutting the meds and whatever else, I was kind of far behind on stuff I needed to do before the end of the year. And here I am. I got it done. Still have a bit more to do, but I mean, it's not even the Christmas yet. So, let's see. We got the 20th today. Yeah, doing pretty good time wise. Still 11 days or some stuff for the month. Still don't have my rent, but I got some pretty good payments today, which made me super busy. Back and forth. Went to the USPS, went to FedEx, went home, forgot some stuff, had to go to UPS, went home, forgot a box, had to go back to UPS. And after that one. Gotcha. Yeah, I sent you that message just a second ago. Just message me later. But my brain ended up just going crazy. But in general, it was better than my norm. Usually when it just goes really fast like that, eventually it'll slow down. Try to do a little meditation and get my mind out of it and stuff like that. And it usually works to a point. At least calm it down. I had some major packaging and shipping to do today. And I still did my regular work. I got a lot done today. Not much. What's up with you? I got a lot of shit done today. A lot of work that I've been slacking off on just because I haven't been feeling well. And now I'm almost caught up. I would say I'm almost 80% caught up. And I want to be 100% caught up and ahead a little bit before I end up cutting my meds again. But it probably won't be till end of January. We'll see. It depends. There's some things I want to do before I cut my meds. Before I turn into a fucking lump of shit again. So I'm never going to feel great, especially being on Remeron. So I never know at one point if I'm going to keep feeling better or just kind of stay like this because of Remeron in general. So whatever. But that's what's popping. Nothing. Same old bullshit. Just feeling okay. Nothing great. Here's something pretty cool. I was meditating, and I always find a home base in meditating, and with basically where my mind goes. Usually people use their breath and stuff like that, and I usually just point my mind to my neuropathy, which is hilarious. Hold on. So I usually use my neuropathy in my feet as a home base, which is really sad, but I mean, it's there and it's something I can focus on. Well, today, that neuropathy was easily like 90% less than normal. It's still pretty bad, but like I couldn't focus on it as much because it wasn't so prominent. I can't say that I've had that in a long time. At least for about a year. It was calming down a lot before, but it got worse after I fucked up the room around. But anyway, yeah, so that's a plus. My heart palpitations have been pretty bad, but it doesn't seem to bother me. I don't get anxious about it or nothing. I just don't like it. I'd like it to, be normal. I don't like to talk about it because then everybody says take magnesium, take this, take that. So let's keep it to myself. So yeah, that's what's been going on. Nothing much, just working. I managed to go out for work yesterday. That's crazy because I was catching up because I've been catching up. I was only going out for work maybe once, maybe twice a week, and that was not good. But I managed to go out on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And today I did a buttload of shipping, and I'm not going back out till Wednesday, and then after that, not till after Christmas. Probably Sunday or Monday, but that's pretty good. But by no means like feeling great or anything. I'm actually feeling worse than I was at one point, but when I do go out for work, it's still really hard. But the fact that I'm getting out and it's not completely freaking me out and it's not completely overbearing. As of right now, I go to work and it takes a lot out of me, but it's not like it was even 2 weeks ago. So kid downstairs was starting to smoke weed again, so I just put the note on his door. I wrote him a note. Because he stopped smoking for a while, so I figured if it's like once in a while, I wouldn't care. I'd just let it go. But he was smoking for like 2 weeks straight, and that's when my wave was at its worst. And I don't know if it was affecting me because my apartment, you could tell, it all smelled like weed. It was terrible. So, and I'm literally inhaling it all day and all night. So I wrote him a note. It said, "Hey, no issues here with weed, but if possible to blow it out a window or go outside would help me out a lot. I'm allergic to this stuff and it somehow goes through the walls and my apartment smells like weed. I support the use of it. It's just not for me. Sorry to be a bother. Thank you." I know it's not the best note ever, but that's what I came up with, on a whim. And sadly, I had like spelling errors and shit, so I even looked dumber. So I'm hoping he doesn't get upset about it. I mean, he's just a dumb kid, He's just a kid. Probably in his 20s. He's an alcoholic. But I think he started taking up weed versus drinking all the time. But it bothers me. That's another reason I don't want to live in a legal state just yet, because everything and everywhere is going to be weed, and anything can affect me. And I just don't. It's like if it's once in a while, if it's like I'm around it like once, I probably won't feel well or whatever. But if it's every day, if some of those weird ass symptoms I was having that I've never had in withdrawal was because of that weed, I don't want to take a chance for it to continue to happen. I mean, that very well could have been why I fell into the badass wave at 2 months. And that was exactly when all the weed was happening. I mean, literally, like this morning, I went downstairs to take my dog out, and I'm like, he's smoking in the morning. I'm like, it comes from my downstairs. Like I have a stairwell. Like I live on the second floor apartment. when I open the door, I go to instantaneously to a stairwell up to my apartment. And as soon as you go to that stairwell, it just reeks. I mean, that wall must be really fucking thin. So thin that it just pours through, and then it just lofts up into the apartment, and it just smells like a skunk in my fucking living room all day. My girlfriend doesn't mind, but it's not it doesn't bother her. And normally I wouldn't care. I mean, I smoked weed for years on end every day. Hence, probably what brought on my anxiety, but that's the whole other story. Does weed affect you that way? Yeah, it's some pushy buyers today. And when the money's good, I don't give them a hard time about giving me a hard time. I just kind of go with it. So it was a little stressful. People want their shit out right away. There's some drop shippers sometimes that, and it's so obvious they are, but it's just kind of irritating. I just do what I can. So yeah, that's all I've got. If anybody's on and have any questions, feel free to ask. I know some of you might be knowledgeable about this. I was almost interested. I've been kind of looking into grounding mats. If you guys know anything about that, if you think it's something that helps, let me know. It's been interesting because it's like I'm always around tons of electronics, even with my laptop sitting on my lap and being around electronics in general. And I'm wondering if a grounding mat might help calm my body a little bit. I just don't know enough about them, or if it's something that might be just a bad idea. But I figured I'd ask you guys. I'm sure somebody will have some insight about it. I know some people say just go outside, but you don't understand I live in an apartment where we have animals. They allow pets. And basically almost every day I step in somebody's dog shit cuz nobody picks up dog shit here. It can be pretty bad. So it's like I'm not walking around in this grass at any time. I actually feel bad for the kids that play around here. But so I ain't walking around in the grass in the fucking freezing cold. Daylight should start lasting a little longer soon. And that'll be nice. I don't mind it getting dark early, but it's like really fucking early now. Well, I think that's all I got today. I guess I will wish you off. Have a good night. If you're not feeling it, hope you feel better. And I will talk to you. Tomorrow might be rough. I probably won't be on tomorrow, but I will probably be on Wednesday. So leave a comment, say hello.